and I can't wait to see what they do with it next.
I know. I don't know if you keep up with the rumor mill, but there's like one popping off about Charles right now that he might show up in Doctor Strange.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Get nothing to say on that. Can't
Yeah.
that.
It's so I feel for like people like Andrew Garfield who've been doing so much press lately, and then there's rumors about him showing up in movies and he's just like, no, not in it. Like, leave me alone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's different, don't it? Because like the actor has to say no, and we're used to the actor saying no, and then they do show up. But I'm saying no, and I mean it.
I'm saying no, and I mean it.
So, by the time I post this, it will be Super Bowl Sunday, where we're going to get a TV spot for Multiverse of Madness, MoonKnight, and potentially Thor Love and Thunder. So, yo, what is freaking good, YouTube? It's your boy, Warstu here. If you are new around here, please make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the videos we do here on a daily basis. Marvel, DC, Kaiju, and a bunch of other content. It really does help the channel if you can subscribe, turn notifications on, like it, and share it. Also, if you want to see the beautiful face behind the even more beautiful voice, check us out on Instagram at Warstu, and if you could, check us out on Twitter, WarstuG. So we're going to talk about a bunch of different Marvel stuff in this video, and yes, we're going to talk about Multiverse of the Madness. I love saying that wrong because the title is so long. Doctor Strange 2. Right, let's get into this video. So I want to debunk a fake rumor that's going around. Now, I can't narratively find the original source for it, but let's talk about it. So there's a rumor going around that Tobey Maguire is going to get into a fight with Wanda Maximoff. Now, if you're watching this, you know how ridiculous that is. Wanda Maximoff was confirmed by Marvel themselves. The freaking Scarlet Witch was strong enough to take out Thanos, but she didn't. So you're telling me Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is going to get into a fight with Wanda? Does that mean Tobey Maguire Spider-Man Peter Parker is going to die in this movie? No, because this is not going to happen. Now, I've been told on good record that Tobey Maguire will be in this movie, but he's not going to be a massive pinnacle part. And yes, there is a picture going around of the dubbing actor for Wanda Maximoff because she is the main star, and also the voice dubbing actor for Tobey Maguire. So yes, Tobey Maguire will be in this movie. But I don't know why people seem to think that Tobey Maguire is going to get into a fight with Wanda Maximoff, because Wanda is going to kill literally everyone she comes across in this movie, except for a few of them. So, careful for spoilers, I don't want to ruin your life. So, as we know, Wanda is most likely going to be killing Professor X in this movie, part of the Illuminati. Also going to be decimating the Phoenix Force and Jean Grey in this movie. And you want to believe that somehow Wanda's not going to kill Tobey Maguire Spider-Man if said rumor is true. It's like I keep saying, guys, everyone's throwing stuff at the wall and hoping something sticks. And I hate to tell you, it's not going to stick. Wanda is not going to be fighting Tobey Maguire. Every single plot leak for this movie actually just says that Tobey Maguire is in one scene helping. But the report is kind of contradictory in the sense that there is no dialogue for allegedly Tobey Maguire. But then why is Tobey Maguire's voice dubbing actor being seen with Wanda's voice dubbing actor? So there could be some validity to that story, potentially. I'm not really sure. I don't really believe it, but as far as we know here on the channel, there is no plot leak, there is no rumor. I've even reached out to people behind the scenes to ask them, people that won't talk about these leaks on YouTube because they might get blacklisted from premieres, and no one's heard anything. So I don't know where it's coming from. Yes, I do have a video, and I probably will use the thumbnail of the Photoshop image of Tobey facing off against Wanda, but it's not true. And I will use some title like Wanda kills Tobey Maguire Spider-Man because that will get your attention. So let's get into this video. So according to everyone under the sun, we will be getting a trailer for Doctor Strange 2 Super Bowl Sunday, and it's going to be fire, and it's going to have a massive stinger credit in it somehow, which I think is going to be very interesting. And then according to the same report, there will be some variants of an official second trailer coming out a few weeks later, because this is just going to be a TV spot and not a full-on trailer. Now, I know some people get really confused, but a TV spot at the Super Bowl, then the second trailer 2 to 3 weeks later. But apparently there is gonna be a massive stinger in this teaser trailer that will make people start talking about it, because narratively speaking, outside of the Marvel, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit community, I'm talking about general people that just go watch movies, that don't listen to videos like this channel and a bunch of other Marvel channels. They've got no idea what's going on in this movie, and as soon as they see the alleged character that allegedly is going to appear in this trailer, it's going to have the following reaction on the internet, which generally happens when Marvel drops trailers. The second trailer is going to destroy the internet. Now, Daniel RPK has also said that yes, there will be a TV spot for this movie, and also for Moon Knight. Although we don't really need a second TV spot at all for Moon Knight, because we've already had a full trailer and it was pretty long. So realistically speaking, we don't need another trailer for Moon Knight or a TV spot. We don't really need any more marketing for Moon Knight, to be honest. So let me know, who do you think is character in the Multiverse of Madness trailer that's gonna freaking break the internet? And what is your expectations for the trailer of Moon Knight? So also in the news, I thought this was worth mentioning, although I don't really think it's real, but sometimes I like to talk about stuff on the Twitter sphere that's getting a lot of traffic. Now this is pretty much just jumping off the back of every single YouTuber. Pretty much said this in a roundabout way, but not for this specific character. Tobey Maguire Spider-Man will officially appear in Morbuis in a cameo role, which doesn't actually make sense, seeing as the whole internet seems to think that Morbuis is actually set in the Venomverse, which is also set in Andrew Garfield's universe. So if any Spider-Man's going to show up, surely it would be Andrew Garfield and not actually Tobey Maguire. So that's the rumor that is coming from a Twitter user called MCU-source. I've got no idea if they've got any credibility, but they are posting it like it's factual information. But all the responses are pretty much saying, no bro, it's got to be Andrew Garfield, because that makes sense. And everyone else was thinking, when the trailer came out for Morbius, that it's actually set in Andrew Garfield's universe, not Tobey's universe. So it's confused a lot of people, and people are like, no offense to Tobey, but that'd be a waste not to use Andrew. And everyone seems to think it's actually Andrew Garfield's character that will appear in Morbius. Now, I personally don't really think either of them will appear, but if you were a betting person, it is more likely that Andrew Garfield is going to appear as well. So a Twitter user we generally use on this channel recently that I'm thinking is less credible now is Moth Culture, posting everything under the sun as a rumor. The Amazing Spider-Man meets Deadpool reportedly in consideration. It will allow Andrew Garfield to travel outside the galaxy and fight against aliens. Yeah, I just feel like this account is now throwing things at the wall. People want Tom Holland Spider-Man to actually meet Deadpool, not Andrew Garfield, because Deadpool's coming to the MCU, so it wouldn't really make as much sense from a narrative standpoint and like a continuity standpoint just to throw Andrew there, because Deadpool should be set in the main MCU, because we know he's not going to be like an R-rated character, so we might as well make Deadpool PG friendly, which based on all the rumors, he's not allowed to drop any F-bombs. So yeah, I'm really starting to disbelieve these Twitter super duper scoopers. But let's be honest, because of all the Andrew and Tobey and Tom Holland and all the rumors that were on Reddit that got reposted by Twitter influencers that were right, that weren't really from Twitter influencers, that are really from Reddit, have all been right. But like I said, ever since the Andrew and Tobey stuff was real, can you actually say anything isn't going to happen until it hasn't actually happened? But seeing as Deadpool actually hasn't been introduced into the MCU formally yet, I think it's fair to say that's probably rumor mill and made up mill. It's like all this information about the Fantastic Four going around at the moment. It's cool, but they haven't even finished the script for it. And people saying that, yeah, they are currently casting Hugh Jackman to be in Secret Wars, and they are currently casting Ben Affleck to be in Secret Wars. Why? Because some Twitter influencers say the following. Ben Affleck won't be in Doctor Strange 2, but he might come back for Secret Wars, and that's pretty much their argument. And if that's their argument, then it's Twitter sphere, it's rumor mill, it's Reddit, it's 4chan level stuff, which you guys seem to enjoy, and I seem to enjoy narratively speaking about it in a kind of funny sense of humor, kind of not trying to troll anyone point of view. But have you noticed how all the other super duper Twitter scoopers haven't really said much recently? Because the thing with all these scoops and inside information is you can't keep getting inside information constantly. It has to stop. And also they could throw something else out for other properties. I'm expecting something to do with Black Adam, something to do with The Flash, something to do with Aquaman 2, maybe the Batman. Obviously we're talking about Warner Bros stuff, because there has been a lot of information over the last few days. Like Bast is coming to Thor Love and Thunder, which sounds like a porno. We've said that already. Rob Liefeld confirmed that the X-Men characters will appear in Multiverse of the Madness. So there's been a lot of Marvel news recently, so it's going to be interesting to see what actually happens when we get to the movie. X-Men 97, the animated series, is confirmed to have 10 episodes in its first season. It will start straight after the final episode of the 90s series, which is fantastic to hear. There's been a lot of information, and it's been confirmed, as we said previously, that Doctor Strange Into Multiverse of Madness trailer sneak peek releasing February 13th, according to Daniel RPK, which is Super Bowl Sunday, which is going to be freaking fantastic. And there's going to be a crazy cameo, according to the internet. So yeah, guys, sorry about this video. It's a bit short. There isn't really much information going around, but I wanted to post a video on Super Bowl Sunday for you guys, as I know you guys are really enjoying the Marvel-esque content. This video will probably work out about 8 to 10 minutes-ish. I'll try and make it around that time, because I know you guys really enjoy that kind of watch time, that level length of video. How do I know? Because I see the watch time. The watch time is averaging between 6 to 8 minutes-ish, somewhere around there, of the average viewership time. So that's why I try and keep the videos between 8 to 10 minutes, so you guys watch the most of it. So like always, guys, thank you very much for spending a moment of your day with me. Once the TV spot for Multiverse Madness has come out, and once the MoonKnight trailer has come out, please come over to this video and let me know exactly what you thought. Now, it is dropping Super Bowl Sundays always in the early hours of the morning here in England, because we're on a different time zone. So I don't know when I'm going to get round to talking about the TV spot, but it probably won't be till Monday afternoon, 4:15 p.m. GMT time, when I normally post a video. It depends if I stay up to watch the Super Bowl Sunday. I'm not sure yet, but like always, guys, thank you very much for all the love, the support, the hate, the likes, the dislikes, the comments, the shares. It really does help the channel grow, really does help the visibility. If you could subscribe to the channel, check us out on Instagram at Warstu, check us out on Twitter, WarstuG, and I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.